I have a message for Nick Fuentes and America First conservatives. At a time like this, it's contingent upon ourselves to be mature adults and to do what we can to unite this country.
And that is when mature people, and I recognize the folly in me saying that. I don't consider myself an extremely mature person. I think I'm a frivolous person in many ways.
And I've decided the best way that I can help unite this country is by doing mushrooms with you, Nick.
That Charlie Kirk was changing his mind, and as a result, he was chafing with his Jewish donors.
We're going to do mushrooms together. At a time when there's great division in the country, it's going to be very important that we take two people with very different opinions and we try to bond them across the substantial dimension. We're going to actually do it multiple times. One time is going to be on your terrain. You can design whatever environment you want, maybe some Nazi propaganda, maybe you can hand me a copy of Mein Kampf, maybe a little miniature Hitler bobblehead or something. We can listen to Kanye. We can talk politics about how Israel might be dividing other people and disintegrating communities in order to strengthen their own national unity. It'll be very terrifying for me. But then on my end, maybe you can come into our space. I'll teach you some Hebrew. We'll go back and forth. Now the point of this is we're embedded within two very different informational landscapes. So you have your America First conservatives and people who are hypercritical of Israel. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm a Jew. So I'm in Jewish communities a lot of the time. And I think it would be really helpful if somehow we came together, and conversations aren't enough. This is the problem, right? People are like, well, we just need to have more conversations so that people don't get shot. No, we need to bond across the substantial dimension. Okay, this is the only way, because we're taking my brain and all of the neural links that it is formed, we're taking your brain, all the neural links it is formed, and we're creating a shared experience where boundaries are dissolved. This is what it's all about to be a liberal. It might be very scary for you as a conservative, someone who has more boundaries, nationalistic sentiments. I get it. But on the other hand, you're going to get to design the environment one of the times. Now, some people are going to say, why Nick Fuentes? Couldn't you have, I don't know, done mushrooms with Candace Owens or something? And to that I would say, I am a Jew, so I wouldn't dissolve boundaries with another woman in the same way that I do with my wife. So Nick Fuentes, we're both dudes, and it's very important in Judaism, within halacha, to keep the sanctity of the gender roles intact. People on your side, they're going to see, wow, this guy is so open-minded. He's really listening to people. I can't believe it. He's not like the other Jews. And people on my side, well, they're still probably going to hate you. But how can we not have a good time? We're doing mushrooms as pals. The other reason I think that the two of us are the perfect men for the job here is we're both guys who people thought were gay at some point. Mine was in high school, right? And honestly, it's still, I went to the club back before I was Jewish, okay? This is important. I went to the club before I was Jewish. I wouldn't be wearing tzitzis in a nightclub. That's a very bad form. But when I would go, I would get hit on by all these men, right? So many. My friend was like, hey, you should only approach the women when they give you eye contact. And I was like, what does it mean when the only people giving me eye contact are dudes? And he's like, I don't know what to do about that one. But maybe it's a similar problem for you. We're like kindred spirits. Maybe at some point I can help you get your PayPal account back, right? I'm a Jew. I have those connections. I'm not sure what I can do on the international travel front. That might be tough to swing. But maybe, who knows? At the end of the day, we're doing it because a man just got shot. And as someone on the left who isn't a psychopathic maniac, that actually affects me. I don't care what your politics are. I really just want people to find common humanity, because it might be scary. We might not like what the other person has to say, or even who they are at times. But it might actually make a difference.
Why? Why are we here? Is it just to suffer? Is it just so that we can be tortured to death by idiots? So we could just be tortured to death by the Goyim? Why? Okay. I'm like 2 seconds out from just joining the Jews at this point. Like,
yes!
I want to oppress you with them at this point.
Let's go!
It's like